Um, Happy Guru Purnima to everyone. And on this auspicious occasion, I'm just so happy to bring on Raghu here, who is our wellness captain for this week. He's in the industry, he's managing in the wellness industry in the software industry and resides in Bangalore. And basically, his story hard work and persistence, would be something that all of us can learn from in the wellness. Uh, so happy to welcome Raghu.
Hi Una, hi everyone. Happy Guru Purnima to all.
Raghu, if you can introduce yourself.
Sure. So as Una said, I am working in the IT industry as a project manager, being here for the last 20 years. I'm from Bangalore, 44 years old, born, brought up, and completely a Bengaluru boy.
And most importantly, I appreciate the fact that, on a weekend when social engagements are high, you made it a point to come here just to make sure you give back for, a big round of applause for that, for adjusting your, schedule. And also, Raghu, just tell us, how did you reach out to WQ?
So WQ, it was through a WhatsApp status that I saw for one of my son's friends' parents who are also part of this community, right? So I saw the WhatsApp status. I was really curious, interested. It came at the right time, and hence I reached out to you to understand, how to change myself, how to undergo this change that they had successfully done, as I wanted to do it myself as well.
So actually, Raghu reached out to us through another person who had undergone the transformation with us, and who in turn had put their transformation in their WhatsApp status. And so Raghu got inspired about that. And can you define your health situation before that, Raghu, before you reach out to us?
Sure. So, I mean, I've been dealing with this, I think, for the last 20, 25 years, ever since I came into college because of late shifts and different things that were happening. So I gained weight and I've not been able to lose it, right? It didn't help that my work hours, etc., were not conducive to this. But also my eating habits, did not really know, what are the different foods to eat, etc. I just generally would eat all the things that I had to. Uh, and last year, my dad mentioned something. Typically, parents don't do this, right? For them, kids are the best, whatever shape, size, color you are in. But my dad did mention that you seem to be putting on a paunch. You need to do something about it. So that started me thinking, and I tried various things. I think this came at the right time. So I had a lot of issues in my pain in my knees. I always ended up feeling bloated. When I got up in the morning, I just could not be active immediately. I used to take some time. A lot of these health issues came up, which I thought I needed to change certain things in order to make it better.
True. And Raghu, you had also tried the usual route of, going through a gym and doing your bit too, on weight loss. Am I correct?
Correct. So I had gone to the gym. I tried certain things. The gym instructor, in fact, had told me, food doesn't matter, only exercise does, which is what I think most of us have as the preconception or, preconceived notion that if you just do exercise, things will set right. Whatever you want, you can have. And that was a revelation, right? In the sense that after I came into WQ, I got to know about the different pillars of health to lead a healthy life, and exercise was just one component of it. So I mean, yeah, I tried a lot of different things. Nothing really was sustainable.
Let's give it a minute, Raghu. I think there is some internet issue on Unna's side. So if I can just maybe add, Raghu, hey, Anand here, we just talked a little while before. So you were talking about your experience and your journey, the few things that you were trying. So when you got started with the program, you got in touch, you mentioned, how was it? How was the beginning for you? How did it all get started?
So again, I took some time to, kind of evaluate this. As Unna had said, I tried different things. I just wanted to be sure that this was the right thing to do. Of course, it helped that, I was part of some of these community meetings earlier, and I was given a chance to be part, so I could hear about the other champions who had achieved this transformation. That really put a lot of confidence in me. And then, initially I thought it'll be tough, but the changes that were brought in were, on a step-by-step basis. It was slowly done, and keeping in mind my work routine, what is my day-to-day activities, etc. So the change kind of was brought in slowly. It really made it easy for me to adjust to all of these things, right? And also at the same time get the benefits of all those changes over a period of time.
Okay. Because I remember, Raghu, you obviously wanted to drop the children to school in the morning, but you also had a late night work schedule. So
Correct.
it was your biggest concern initially was how would I set right my sleep, right? And, that also was something that you were able to fit into your schedule now, and you didn't have to compromise on anything that mattered to you. So you want to tell us anything about that also?
Absolutely. As I was saying, I think the based on your coaching as well, Luna, the different aspects of health and the artifacts and the recordings that are available, the guidance from the different coaches in this community, like meditation, exercise, when you can fit that in. I think we discuss this almost every week, right? And you introduce small changes. So first it was food, and then we started with the exercise, then the meditation. So all of these changes kind of ensured that I was able to fit it all into my routine, and we discussed various things, right? So sometimes meditation was supposed to be either in the morning or night. I wasn't able to do so. We figured it out that let's try and do it maybe in the afternoon, right? So that helped reduce the stress level. So we worked around it. That really helped. As I said, it didn't break my routine. Small minor adjustments, and things really worked out well.
Wonderful. And kudos to you, Raghu, for your discipline throughout. And, you also made the effort to fit in the exercise that's required for your inch loss, especially along your waist too. And also, Raghu, it's like today, are you confident that you can sustain this because of the small changes that you made?
Yeah, in fact, I wanted to get a small incident, right? In the middle of the program, I had to, just to give the people on the call as well, life did not stop. We had planned for a vacation to Dubai, and, we were wondering how can I sustain this? But because I knew what are the, under your guidance, I knew what are the foods that you could have, what helps and what doesn't. I was able to manage that within when I went there. Even after 10 days, I think the weight that I had gone with, the increase was maybe only about half a kilo or 1 kilo. And within a week, I was able to get it back when I came back home because of all the, good things that we had talked about, the discipline that we need to bring in. So I'm comfortable right now. I know what needs to be done in order to maintain this, and going forward, keep this healthy life that I've achieved after this transformation ongoing.
Yeah, that's really, really brilliant. Because Raghu, in the last 1 week, since we're just bringing out your testimonial and all that, in the last 1 week, again, your visceral fat has come down by 1 point, even though you have actually, technically, we are not meeting every week right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really brilliant if you if you see the amount of discipline that has been brought about. Is this transformation is just amazing. So Raghu, can you just tell us that where do you stand right now? after the program?
Absolutely. I think after all the, I mean, whatever I was saying, right, in terms of physical health, all my knee pains are gone. There is no acid reflux that I was experiencing almost every day. Even if I walked only for a kilometer, I would really feel tired. All that is gone. I now ensure that I achieve the 10K or 12K steps that we had talked about. If I don't do that, it feels as if I missed on something, right? So that's become the habit. A lot of good things have happened, which even my family is following. For example, the detox water that we take every morning. That has really helped everyone in the family as well. My wife does it, I do it. So I think one change, and if people see that that change has helped, they try and tend to follow it, and that helps other people as well. So that is one thing. Apart from that, being part of the community and a lot of other aspects that were brought in, for example, how to de-stress yourself, the gratitude that you need to write every day, that really keeps you going mentally as well, right, and emotionally as well, because you concentrate on what is good that is happening in your life than what is bad, or what can go wrong, what is wrong, which really keeps you in a positive frame of mind always and helps you throughout, and be it professional or personal life. So that's really helped me on that. You're on mute, Una. Sorry.
Yeah, apart from that, also, your productivity in terms of your alertness and your skin issues, anything
Yeah.
that you about the small, niggling things that were there?
Yeah, absolutely. So I had some allergies to some food, MSG, and there were some skin allergies on my hand which used to come and go. But now it's all gone since the last 6 months. Whenever as I've been in the program, within the first, I think 2-3 weeks of the program, the skin allergies vanished. As I said, as soon as I get up, I start getting up at the same time every day now, and I'm alert from the first minute and that I'm up till the time I go back to sleep. I really don't feel tired anymore. I'm able to do a lot of things and help my family. Of course, it's been a great journey, and I'm really happy to have been given an opportunity to be part of this community and get this transformation done.
That's brilliant. And Raghu, also about, how Shweta's gifting you on this personal, transformation. Shweta, your wife, how is she, what are the reactions that you get from family members?
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people in my family as well as professionally colleagues have mentioned, how changed have I become, right? One of the best compliments I got was about 3-4 weeks back when I was out for an office party, colleagues meeting, and they said, I look 20 years younger. I'm like, oh, I expected maybe 5 years. 20 years is a lot. And same thing with my family. It's been a good transformation. Everyone appreciates this. Shweta has been the pillar of support. She was the one who really pushed me whenever I felt that I should stop, and I was maybe had some idea about, okay, let me maybe have one piece of sweet or let me have something else. She was the one who pushed me and said, you've gone into this, let's finish this. So she really helped me keep on track. And of course, the best thing is, she's promised that she'll replace my entire wardrobe because of all the inch loss. That's the best gift that I could get.
Yeah, double bonus, double whammy for you. Good. Yeah. And going back a little, because this is an issue that most of us face with a lot of weight loss, because yours has nearly been 18.5, which is really close to 20, which I'm sure you'll reach in a couple of, weeks. The biggest problem that also happens is hair fall. People, other things, psychosomatic indicators that indicate that you're actually losing your health, but just not only losing weight, but losing health also. But in your case, your muscle mass has gone up. Also, your hair fall. If anything that you want to speak about that.
No, absolutely. I think we had this issue, or I had this issue about hair fall. Some of the health issues were leading to this, as we discussed, Una. Maybe deficiency in vitamins and other key things in the body. But again, since this program, it's almost completely stopped. Of course, it's not growing back because whatever dead cells are dead, but at least it's stopped, right? I no longer face this hair fall that I have. I think the different challenges on the community that I went through as part of this program also helped. One of this was how to stop hair loss and grow healthy hair, right? So there were a lot of good you know good ideas and about what food plus some hair tonics kind of thing that you can apply and help. So that really helped, and that's something that I've saved for the future to share with whoever I think would be in need for this.
You were a part of almost all the challenges that were run in the community through the past 6 months. And yeah, so your bye-bye challenge was also something that I remember you saying that it really helped you again. And, because, through the program, there's always a little bit that, if you can join a challenge and keep the motivation up, it always helps you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the key things which I heard from one of my colleagues who's into gymming is ensure you have a partner, right? Because it makes it all the more fun, and you can keep looking after each other. And joining a community, when you see all of the people showing what they've done, really pushes you to get it done as well. You don't want to be left out. You know that, yeah, I mean, people with various backgrounds with a lot of other issues and work still get it done. So what's stopping you from doing it? So it really helps. It motivates you to get things done. Some of these challenges are really helpful overall.
True, true. And the other thing I really want to kudos to mom and dad, because I know your dad made an effort to cook in the cookware, as well as Shweta also. They were taking turns to ensure that they use the all the tools that's required to make sure that the program goes through.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I was a little apprehensive when I initially bought that Queen's cookware you recommended, but I think it's all been for the better. The quality is great, and we've started using it almost every day for ensuring we steam vegetables and even cook dal, etc. using that. So it's been really good and useful now.
Wonderful. So, Raghu, what would you like to say to the people who are here in the audience who are wanting to take their wellness journey forward? It's always a journey through your life, right? It's not just that it stops. So, anything that you want to share to people who are seriously evaluating?
No, absolutely. See, when I started, I typically every year I would, for my birthday, gift myself some gadget, typically a high-end phone, right? But this year I thought, for as I mentioned, the background, my dad, everyone saying that, I said, okay, let me gift myself the my a healthy life, right? And hence I went into this program. If you made up your mind, if you know that you have an issue, that is the first step. We are already halfway through the journey. All you then need to do is you need a guide to help you go through that journey, and WQ has provided me with that expertise. It has increased my knowledge about what is healthy, what could be unhealthy, manyfold, right? My knowledge has increased a lot, which helps me make a very informed decision nowadays about, okay, which food is right for me, what can I eat, what I shouldn't eat, what will be the impact of that, and how will it impact my health overall. I think this is maybe the right time for me, or wherever you are in your journey, this is the right time for you to start, for you to then continue throughout and live a long, healthy, and happy life. This really makes a difference. Being healthy, being uh, less prone to common colds and diseases that you would typically tend to get. And that's another thing that I've noticed. Very rarely in the last 6 months have I fallen ill ever since I followed this. And one of the key things is the diet plus the mental health that I've been able to build up. So anyone who's thinking about it, please evaluate. But I think do take that step forward and that decision to go through, it will really help you in the long run.
Yeah. And obviously, it's been worth it for you every bit in terms of time, money, and effort. And
Absolutely, yes. It has been more than worth it. I mean, the benefits of this. Okay, if I could take a metaphor, it's like doing an SIP into a mutual fund, right? It'll only grow. The small changes that you do every month will only grow and accumulate. The health that you get, the benefits that you get, will be seen only as you go forward. So it will be really worth it. Absolutely.
so well said. Thank you, Raghu, for telling us that health is an investment, actually, because most often we only think about the fact that we have to change our habits. We are not so we forget the results that can come with this small changes and being accountable to somebody. Right. Thank you so much for joining us today, Raghu. And yeah, and we would. And we would really love for, I know that you're already inspiring a lot of people in your circles, and many of them have reached out because they are able to, you're a walking, talking person, ambassador for wellness. And so we're very, very happy that, that you've impacted so many people in your journey.
Thank you. Thank you, Una. Thank you so much for the guidance. You and Inian as well. You've always been there looking after me. So I mean, we built up a relationship. We're almost like family. So we'll keep discussing. Thank you so much. And thanks to the community as well.